Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions and analysis for crude oil and natural gas. We'll look into the WTI chart and the natural gas charts and we'll try to find out the trading behavior of these instruments. Next week the entries, the take profits and the positions which we should take. I am going to give you everything. Last week I had told very clearly 90 to 94 zone for oil and it may try to get a support and it can bounce back. That was the surprise move I had already mentioned in my last week's analysis and closed nicely with a rise. Similarly, we were bullish on NG and I had told very clearly you can go long beyond $6.9 levels. Definitely we can expect 7.5 and then beyond plus levels can also be expected. All targets achieved. I hope you profited. Those who are new to the channel, let me share. I also provide my daily analysis for oil and natural gas just with the Asia session, and in this analysis I also include other commodities like gold and silver and indices including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100 Germany and India indices. So do press the bell icon, stay tuned with the latest analysis. And now let's start the day with natural gas. So first we'll just analyze the charts alone without the help of indicators, and then after that I'll look into the indicators part of it. Now look at this daily charts. You can clearly see it is trading with a strong bullish momentum, and now in fact the curve is looking vertically upwards. However, with this rise it is trying to show that yes, it has the high at around $8 levels. However, it is entered into extremely bullish zone now, extreme overbought zone. Why I am saying so, I will come back to the that once we are back into the indicators part. But now with the help of candlestick charts, you can see couple of observations I'll try to make. See, this was the support now at $6 levels, 6.4, 6.7. So these three levels are very important, and the $7 levels. So these four levels are very important for me. Every time it tries to fall, it may try to get a support here. I am not going to come back to the Fibonacci is separate thing, but yes, looking at these candles, these are the support zones here. Now look at this on the charts, it is trading in this channel. However, the bullishness, see the lows are well connected, the highs are well connected too. So yes, till the time it remains above $7.2 levels, the targets are going to achieve or upside. It may try to go till towards 7.6, and the $8 level I will be looking forward to somewhere in between 7.8 to $8 levels. It may try to achieve before it tries to retrace a big on the downside. At the same time, if you see it trading below 7.2, yes, that is the time you can go short. Then the target is going to be $7, then 6.7, and then it may try to come back till towards 6.4. However, whether it will happen or not, right now it appears to be bullish. Also look at this, after this retracement, this is the second green candle, so probably either the next candle has to be red. If it tries to be in red the first trading day on next week, then probably we can expect that it may try to give you couple or more red candles before it tries to retrace again on the upside. So I'll be watchful of that. Why I am saying so, see, this is a flat top, almost flat top with a little wick out there, and yes, if it starts in bullish and trades in green, crosses 7.5, you can remain long for the next week. Also we can expect 7.8 and $8 levels. Now this is just on the daily charts, and we have seen a couple of observations. I'll summarize everything at the end of this analysis for NG. Now look at the weekly candle here. Weekly candles, I had given a shout at 3.6 that go long, at 4.4 that remain long, and see what a beautiful breakout we have seen. Last 5 candles, strong bullish candle, and this candle was especially amazing when we have seen a good rise from 6.5 to $7.5 levels, almost close to 15 to 20% rise we have seen this week itself. Now see, this is a flat closing for the week. Also look at this, the body size has consistently increased, so I expect that probably it may try to take a rise till 7.8, but a drop is certain for sure. And how low is it can come, the support is at around $7 and then 6.7. so I think probably we may see a little swing on NG. Why? See, every building has to have a strong foundation, and if you look at this, it has got a strong vertical rise here. So probably it has to retrace back a bit before it tries to rise again. That is what is my expectation. However, these are markets, we may see a strong green candle again if it tries to remain bullish, consistently bullish. However, I think a swing is must, and once it achieves $7.88 levels, it might try to retrace back a bit. Now looking at the monthly charts, on the monthly candle you can see on the monthly candle, I told very clear. Now look at this, 4.5 to 5.8, almost $1.3. Now 5.8 to 7.5, almost $2.7. Now it is the body size is now more than twice the previous candle, indicating strong bullish momentum. However, for this month, I think it may still try to go back towards $8 levels. This is a channel high. I had drawn this last time also, that the high of this channel is at around $8, and probably it may try to come back till $8 and may retrace from there. So yes, 7.8 to $8 levels it may try to achieve, and then probably retrace back a bit on the downside. That is what is the expectation I am carrying for next week. On the week monthly charts also, the candle I think has seen good enough rise, and almost we are at the middle of the month now. So probably rather on the second half of the month will start, we may see a little retracement. If it has to continue the bullish momentum next month, it has to retrace back a bit, and that is why I say it can achieve $8 levels and then retrace back a bit towards 7.4, 7.2, $7 levels, and then continue with the rise next month also. So this is the expectation I am carrying. Why this is the second green candle, so third green candle can also appear in the month of May, and it appears to be bullish. Now look at the indicators. What does the indicators are saying? Let me come to the daily charts here. On the daily charts, also see, this is trading out of the Bollinger Bands, and whenever it is traded out of the Bollinger Bands, it may try to fall back again in the zone, or the Bollinger Bands need to expand back a bit. Right now trading above the 20, 50, 100 moving average on the daily charts, indicating a strong bullish move here, and see the divergence is increasing. So a probable retracement is must, but I'll be watchful. If it achieves a high at around 7.8 and $8 levels and then retraces from there, that is quite possible. Now look at the daily stochastic overbought. See, it tried to dip, then minor retracement, and then consistent rise, minor retracement, consistent rise, overbought. So consistently trading in overbought zone. Now look at the MACD here. MACD wide divergent, and still the divergence in continuing. Also look at this, it is at the top of this index, where you can see at the 500 levels, which is extreme, almost extreme for a NG, as it is hardly ever achieved these levels. If I show you, it has hardly ever achieved these levels in previous times, on whether it is 22, 21, or whether it is 2020. See, this was the time in 2020 when it has achieved a high, but still it was not so far at 500 levels. We have never seen it, so it indicating very strong bullish move or very strong bullish positioning for NG here. A probable drop is must, but it can try to achieve 600 and 800,000 levels, also expected it can try to achieve before it tries to drop on the daily charts, and hence 7.8 and $8 levels can be expected. Look at the stock RSI is strongly overbought, very overbought here, almost reaching the highs out there. So I'll be cautious, but yes, one can take a short entry at around, if you see it trading at 7.8 and $8 levels, and if you see it trading sideways, you can take a short entry. Also, if it is dropping directly on the very first day, you can take a short entry from 7.2 itself. Now this is just on the daily charts. Now also have a look at the weekly charts out there. On the weekly charts, it is just entering into the overbought zone on the RSI. Stochastic is just entering into overbought zone here, and MACD is also wide divergent bullish here, trading at outside the Bollinger Bands. That is what is a matter of concern for me on the weekly charts out there, and hence a probable retracement is must, and we can see NG retracing back a bit. So considering this, let me give you the trading levels for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. Very clearly, one can go long at 7.49 itself, then you can expect the next target is 7.65, 7.8, 7.92 and $8 levels. The targets are or could be as high as $8 levels, but remember, a retracement is must, a drop is must. Only thing is how high it could go. My expectation that if it tries to trade beyond 7.49 this time, we may see $8 levels, 7.8 to $8 levels it may try to achieve before it tries to look forward to a drop. That is my expectation. And yes, if you directly see it trading below 7.2 on the very first day of the trading, you can go short. Then 7.0, 6.73, then 6.45 can be achieved. And if it drops below this zone, see 6.45 and 6.4, if it drops below this zone, we can see a sharper drop on the downside. Then directly it may try to come back towards 6.02. So I will be watchful. There is a retracement which is must, but how high it could go, I will be watchful of that. And yes, a short entry beyond 7.2 is there. However, if it achieves the high first, you are long, and if it achieves the high, close your target at around 7.8 and $8 levels and try to initiate a short entry from there. Probably it may try to come back and go below $7 levels. In fact, 6.7 and 6.45 are very probable targets for next week itself. It may try to swing it a bit, and a rise followed with a drop can be expected. Take your positions accordingly for NG next week. Now let's have a look at crude oil or WTI. And before we proceed for the analysis, let me share that, see, you can be also this trading expert. You can also understand the nitty-gritties of the chart, and you can also learn the strategies which I teach. And just by learning, first you can be part of the mentorship batch. This is a 15 days training session, and definitely the strategies taught in this session will help you become a profitable and professional trader. So first, invest in learning before you try to trade on your own. Don't be from amongst the rest 99.99% of the people who tries to get the money from market, and after losing everything they realize that first they have to invest in learning. So be the smart one, invest in your learning first. Reach out to me for your trading or training related queries. I do have a premium VIP signal group where you can also be part of and achieve your targets daily. Now let's start with oil here. See, oil has got on the daily charts, there is a strong support at $90 levels. I have very clearly told there is a strong support at $92, $94 levels. This is also I had told you last time itself. Now with this as support, it is trying to reverse. It is rather reversed. However, it failed to go beyond this channel, and it is rather achieving lower highs on the daily chart. So probably a reversal confirmation is only if it breaks $110 levels, then only I will consider this as reversal here, else it is not a reversal. Also, if it breaks this zone at 110, yes, it can try to rise again till towards 118 and $120 levels, but whether this is going to happen or not, we will see. Now look at the daily charts out there. Now there is a very clear support at 95, there is a very clear support here at 93. These levels at $95 levels are going to be of prime importance, and I told also this zone is going to be important for oil here at 105 levels. So yes, breaking this zone, it will directly try to land upside. Probably the next target is going to be somewhere here at 112, 113 levels. Now we'll look into that whether this is going to happen or not, but right now it appears to be bullish. This is the third green candle. However, failed to go past the channel highs there, and yes, if it tries to retrace back again on the downside, we may see it giving lower lows. I am going to give you where it could go, but let's have a look at the different time frame charts. Look at the weekly candle here. On the weekly charts, you can very clearly see lower highs. See, lows are well constrained here at $95 levels and $90 levels. These levels are going to be very strong support zone for oil. At the same time, breaking 110, only I will confirm that this is trying to reverse, and probably we may see oil rising again towards $120 level. So I'll be watchful of that. 108 $110 levels is something I'll be watchful. If it breaks, yes, you can expect it to rise again strongly on the upside, and breaking $90 levels, you can expect a drop. This time the break is going to be sharper. Now look at the monthly candle. On the monthly candle, very clearly indicative, it has formed a double bottom there. Now trading with a rise, indicating that it may try to break 110 and then rise till towards, see, it can try to give you lower highs, where the next target is towards $120 level. So if you see it trading above 108, you can take a long entry. Then 110 is the target, and beyond 110 one can remain long for the rest of the month. It can try to achieve 116 118 $120 levels. This time it may rise strongly. The monthly candle is taken a shape. Probably it may try to give you another green candle which will take it towards 120 levels. Trade with caution. It has formed a double bottom here. It may give you stronger green candle. I am bullish looking at the monthly candle, and that is why these levels are going to remain important. But let's have a look at the indicators also. What does the indicators are suggesting? And if you look at the daily charts, indicators on the daily charts are suggestive that, see, this is the 20 period moving average now, very clearly here at around $102 levels. Now these two are rather 102.5. Now this level at 102.5 is going to be of prime importance, then $100, and then below that here at 98. These three numbers are going to be important for oil for any further drop. Until the time, in fact, it remains above 105, you can expect it to rise. But however, I will recommend you to go long only at 108 levels. So yes, it is trading above the 150 and 20 period moving average. Also on the daily charts, the stochastic is overbought, and but it is still on the buy side. The deviance is much. Look at this. Before it tries to converge crossover, on the downside, then only we can expect a down move. And the variance also right now is at bottom. So couple more green candles we can afford, and hence 108 110 can be achieved before it look forward to a minor retracement, and then the rise could be expected on the upside. That is what is my expectation here. Right now it is overbought, however it is still on the buy side. Look at the MACD, it has just crossed over, and probably we may see 2-3 more green candles on crude oil. And yes, you can expect, this is WTI, and yes, you can expect that we may see $110 levels soon, and beyond that also it can try to hit 116 118 120 levels in the month of April itself. Look at the RSI, near to overbought, however not overbought, it is trying to enter into that zone. Look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, yes, there is a support from the 20-week period, 20-week average here, which is situated at around $90 levels, which is going to be strong support. Then the $80 levels will come into picture. Look at the stochastic. The weekly stochastic interestingly is right now almost trying to converge crossover, and hence a reversal can be expected from here. MACD on the weekly charts converging and trading in buy zone, still RSI looking upwards from here. So considering this, let me summarize and give you the trading levels for the day, for the week. So first let's talk about the levels to go long. If you see it trading above 106.8, you can go long directly. Then you can expect 108.2, and then 109.8, and beyond 109.8 I'll be extremely bullish. We can expect 112, 113, 113.7, and 116. In fact, it can rise till towards 117.6, 119 and 120 levels. It can rise till there. There is a chance, there is a very strong chance that it can try to give you very strong bullish move for rest of these days for this month. So trade with caution. It has seen the low, that is what it appears. However, how high it could go, 110 is certain, 114.15 is certain for the month of April. Take your positions accordingly. Now look at this on the downside. If you see it trading below 103.8, and beyond that, here you can initiate a short entry, and then you can expect 102, and $100. This level is going to be important. Below that we may see it coming to 98. These two levels are very important for oil for any downside move. Then the 96 and 95 levels will come into picture. Below that it is going to 95 is again further strong level. Below that we may see a sharper drop towards 92 levels, and below that it can drop. Looking at the charts, we can expect a rise on oil. Still, it carries the weight. However, the first resistance zone between 108 and 110, very clear resistance zone. It can try to retrace back a bit from there. But overall, on the month in the month of April, we may see it oil. We may see oil again heading towards 116, the first target, and 118.20 levels also. But till the time it remains above 94.95, any break below 94.95 zone, we may see a good drop, especially $90 levels. Below that you can expect a sharper drop. However, it appears one can remain bullish, and I'll be expecting a rise. So this is all for crude oil. Let's also have a look to this week onwards. We will also try to include Brent, and let's see the trading levels for Brent. So charts are almost same what we have seen on WTI. This is almost $5 plus from what we can see here. Now look at this. It has got special or strong support at $100 and $97 levels, where it was there at 95 and 93. Here it is at 190. 197 levels, and also look at this lower highs we can see, and hence any breakout beyond $112 levels, if you see it trading beyond 112, you can go long. Then you can expect 120 and the first and strongest support, and beyond that we may see a strong rise on the upside. So this may be a channel breaking move. If it continues to trade beyond $112 levels, very clearly one can remain long. That is what is the expectation. And on the daily charts too, similar is the observation what we saw. See $100 levels here, very strong support which may not be broken, and if it trades below this zone, if it fails to break this zone at 112 and trades on the downside, probably it can try to retrace back again on the. However, once it breaks this zone at 112, one can remain long. One can expect it to rise strongly. That is what we can see here. Also higher lows is something which is observant here. And now let's have a look at the weekly charts also. On the weekly chart, similar is the observation. Coming back to the monthly candle. On the monthly candle, higher lows is what we can see, and with this it is trying to rise. So see, probably it may try to close the month at around 130 levels or 128.25 zone. A strong rise can be expected. Almost $17 $16 moves can be expected in oil. We can expect a bullish move. That is what can be seen here. And on the indicators also, let's also have a brief look with the help of indicators. Indicators here on the daily chart, stochastic similar, MACD similarly crossing over. What we see, it is nothing but WTI plus $5. That is what we can see here. Look at the other daily charts, 20 period moving average. Now it is going to remain the strongest support at $108 levels. So 108, 107 and $106 levels. These three levels are going to remain strong support zone for oil for any further drop. Any drop below 108 could be taken a good level to go short. Then you can expect it to come back till towards 105. Else it may try to break out on the upside. It can continue with the bullish momentum. It is trading above 20, 50, 100 moving average. Stochastic has just crossed over. So considering this, it is very simple, and you can just remain. If it crosses 112, you can go long, and the zone at around 116, 117 is going to remain important. If it breaks 116, 17 zone, you can go long. Then the target is going to be 125 levels, and beyond 125 even it can try to achieve 130 in the month of April itself. However, for this week the high could be at around 120 levels. If it tries to rise consistently beyond that, 125 can also be expected, but this is applicable only till the time it trades above 112 levels. Below 112, and yes, if it drops below 107 levels, you can go short there, and below 107, 105 is the target. Below 105 we may see a strong sharp correction again in oil, where you can expect it to come back to $100, $95 levels. $100 levels on the downside are going to remain a very, very, very strong support. The zone between 97 and 100 I'll be watchful of. So take your positions accordingly. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon. And yes, if you have any trading or trading related queries, you can reach out to me via Telegram or email IDs. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the description. You can be part of my Telegram channel. This is a free channel, and also there are premium channel. For details regarding to premium channel, you can reach out to me and also be part of my mentorship batch. The next batch is going to start on 9th of May. Book your seats now. The faster you book your seat, definitely it will be giving you good confidence to trade confidently. So reach out to me for details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.